Welcome to the Heavy Spoilers Show. I'm your host Definition, and there's just been a ton of new images dropped on Dune. The upcoming film is due to release on December 18th, and fans of the original 1965 novel and 1984 movie have a lot of things to look forward to. Throughout this video, we're going to be breaking down the new Vanity Fair article and giving our thoughts on how the film looks. There may be some spoilers here, so if you want to go into the movie as blind as possible, then I highly recommend that you turn off now. Make sure you subscribe to the channel to never miss a video, and please drop a thumbs up if you enjoy the content. With that out of the way, thank you for clicking this. Now let's get into our breakdown of Dune. Okay, so the first official image on the film dropped yesterday on the 13th of April. It showcased Timothee Chalamet as Paul Atreides, and it certainly spiced up the internet quite a lot. Get it? Because of spice. Now this was exciting because not only did we get an amazing tease of the film, but it also highlighted that the movie will likely not be delayed and that it will indeed hit its release date in December. Paul was surrounded by ships on what looked to be Caladan. It was extremely dark and moody, and it looks like it will probably be the most authentic portrayal of the book on the big screen. When discussing this, Timothy stated that the most appealing thing about all of this is the amount of scale, detail, and world building that has gone into the film, and that his character is going to be on a sort of anti-hero journey. It was definitely enough to whet the appetite of die-hard Dune fans, and I saw a whole host of people discussing the first look on Twitter yesterday. Jump forward to today, and we have a whole host of new images that have been showcased in a Vanity Fair article. These outstanding pieces all look like works of art, and they really bring the universe to light. Chalamet stated that the creative team have really transformed the vast deserts that they filmed in into huge Goliath-like landscapes that are planets that you'd imagine existing within our universe, but not on our Earth. The article goes on to discuss just how much the locations were transformed into the dusty, dry battleground of Arrakis. This planet is home to the galaxy's most vital resource, the mind-altering, time and space-warping spice. Paul is to be a stranger in this land who is fighting to protect his hostile new home from the gigantic sandworms that burrow into the land. You really get the feeling of just how immense the scope of the movie will be here, and there are a ton of images ranging from Josh Brolin to Rebecca Ferguson and Oscar Isaacs. I think the star-studded cast really bring the Herbert storyline to life, and it's clear that they are giving the work a lot of love and attention, which it definitely deserves. We know that Ferguson is playing Lady Jessica Atreides, and the article says that these two will accompany one another throughout the film as companions. Oscar Isaac is playing Paul's father, Duke Leto Atreides, and Jason Momoa is playing Duncan Idaho. There's a ton of things to pick out in the images, but I just love the overall scope of them. Dune has often been said to be unfilmable, and the cast are clearly taking this on board, with the article stating that it wouldn't be Dune if it was easy. Director Denis Villeneuve, whose name I always get wrong, has stated, "I would not agree to make this adaptation of the book with one single movie. The world is too complex. It's a world that takes its power in details." So from this, we can take that there are definitely plans for a sequel, and it does seem like this movie will focus predominantly on world building. This is a series that takes a lot of power in its detail, and the director has said that he thinks Dune is more relevant today than it was when it was first created. The way the planet is changing and resources are becoming more and more sparse, it makes sense to focus on the youth of the future that could exist in a universe where every day is a fight to survive. Chalamet has said that he thinks Paul is struggling to find his place, and we did learn from yesterday's information that he has a supernatural gift that allows him to harness and unleash energy. So you can bet that the visuals will be extremely unique, and it will be something that we haven't really seen before. We also learn from the article that his father Duke and mother Lady Jessica have taken the character from his lush, Scandinavian-like homeworld to preside over the spice extraction on Arrakis. They are then attacked by criminals, and the characters have to defend themselves from that point onwards. The director also explained the role of Paul's mother and said that she has sort of Jedi mind trick powers and could control people through her voice. She is very much someone that can manipulate the balance and power of the universe, and because of this, she's highly sought after. However, she isn't an easy person to take down, and when casting the role, the studio wanted a warrior priestess rather than just a space nun. Lady Jessica's duty is to deliver a savior to the universe, and it is likely that Paul will take up this mantle. She and his father are training him, and they wish to bring peace once more to a galaxy riddled with war. There are of course a lot of other side characters, and overall I'm blown away by the way that the movie looks. Now there have been some aspects of controversy around the film, with Dr. Liette Kynes, who is predominantly depicted as a white man, now becoming a black woman. Dennis stated that there were a lack of female characters in the cast, and he wanted to write a role for a woman. He stated that Kynes is supposed to keep peace amongst the people, and that women are very good at that, so it made sense for him to change the gender up. The book does talk about a lot of politics, and it does seem like they are aiming for that sort of direction with this release. There will of course be a lot of cool things to look forward to, such as the Mentats, which are humans augmented with computer-like minds. Jason Momoa and Josh Brolin are going to be playing two of these that mentor Paul, so it does seem like there will be a lot of aspects in the film going into Paul's character. Overall, Dune is a really difficult book to adapt, but I'm really excited by what we've seen so far. They seem to be completely nailing the tone, and I'm just very hyped for the end result. I have seen a lot of people a bit wary with how dark and grim the film looks, but honestly, I quite like that. I know things like Blade Runner 2049, which is an excellent film, I know they don't tend to do well at the box office, but I'm glad that they're going all out with it and actually taking risks and making plays that aren't necessarily the safe option. The fact that the movie is trending on Twitter right now does show that there is a lot of hype surrounding it, and if it's good, I can really see it taking off. Time will tell, but for now, I'm really excited by this first look. Now obviously I'd love to hear your thoughts on the images, so comment below and let me know. If you enjoyed this video then please give it a thumbs up, and make sure you check out our breakdown of Westworld Season 3, which is going to be linked at the end. We go over everything you need to know about it, so it's definitely worth checking out if you want to know more. If you want to support the channel from as little as 99 cents a month, then please click the join button below. We massively appreciate it, and as a thank you get access to content early. If you want to come chat to us after the show, either follow us at DefinitionYT or click the Discord link in the description below. Every month we give away free movies to people who are subscribed to the channel, and this month you can win the Star Wars Skywalker Saga box set, and all you have to do is comment on a video and make sure you sub with notifications on. The more videos you comment on, the more you have a chance of winning, so make sure you get involved. The winner is going to be chosen at random tomorrow on the 15th of April, so best of luck to everyone who takes part. This is a channel for people who are mad into movies, so if that's the kind of thing you like, hit subscribe. Huge thank you for taking the time to watch this. I've been Definition, you've been the best, and I'll see you next time. Take care, peace.